My name is Jeff West. I am live here with Matt and Dan Rogers, Twitch Pilot, and KBD.
Ooh, what is this?
The Rainbows.
I don't know what
Love
this
it.
is.
We're being taken over right now. It's anonymous.
Uh-oh. Subscribe. Subscribe,
Subscribe.
everybody.
Hey, subscribe to not that page.
Subscribe to them.
What
This
happened?
is starting off awesome.
Hey, it's episode 12.
What happened, Pete? Actually, I know how to fix this here. There. There you go.
Hey, there I am.
What the hell? It's what?
Trying to I want to share it. I want to share it. Oh, whoa, that's loud. Hey, I shared it twice. Hey, we're also live on Facebook. Shared it a third time.
Go.
Hey, there we are.
That was weird. Everything just went different.
Huh, weird. We got half of Dan Rogers.
I'm trying to.
He's outside of the camera view.
He's
can't
trying
I'll
to.
get it back in. Hold on.
Well, if I'm looking at my calendar correct, guys, Wooptopia 2021 is just literally around the corner. Like it's
5 weeks.
it's close. Like we're super close. So with that being said, we wanted Wooptopia 2021 to kind of show highlight on tonight's quad hangout, as it's done most of the other nights that we've watched. But what we want to do tonight is we want to kind of go in depth a little bit about past Wooptopias, and since I have two of the clothes are done. Since we have two of the Wooptopia, what founders, I would say, co-founders.
Well, I won one once too.
I've
Hey,
just
there.
helped doing. I just help with the streams and tech stuff. So.
I just do timing.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, AK's the real mastermind, man. He's really he gets it all done.
Yeah, that's true. He does. We have our fearless leader, Pete Pinfavong, but I think close team wrangler, captain, co-captain, AK for sure.
Well, he's
the one
Mr. Race Director.
Yeah. At heart, really, I think that just comes to him naturally.
Yeah.
Being most of a people person, he is. So, but yeah, we want to shine light on Wooptopia, and we kind of I wanted to go back in time and talk to these guys about what they have done and their lives in that scenario, kind of like the old Road Rules real world reunion kind of deals where
and somebody's like, "Hey, who is that guy anyway? Why is he even there?"
Yeah. Just have some fun with it, and whoever joins. And if you guys want to leave some comments and stuff, or first of all, go over to the Rec Drones webpage and save it, and go over to YouTube and subscribe to them and like the Facebook page as well. Give the Rec Drones channel some love, and hey, we're back to rainbows again. Go give them some love and really support. If you really support what we're doing here, so. Anyways, I have given out some. I've just seen it repeated in the phone too. What are some of the past things that you guys had to deal with, like whether it's racing or whether it's setting up or timing or whatever. If you guys aren't familiar with Dan Rogers, Dan takes care of all of the timing, mainly him, and
And
Gatekeeper.
Gatekeeper, yeah.
Yeah, Ted, and they and even sometimes Connie, Matt's girl, she helps out sometimes too. So, but yeah, like talk about some of the differences to some of the things that have come up in the past at Wooptopias.
Wooptopia is pure hell. For our side of it, it is so much work that nobody. I don't want to say nobody realizes it, but nobody really realizes it because once this Wooptopia is done, we take like a 3-4 month break, and then we start planning the next one. So for what is that, 7 months, out of the year, we're
Mm-hmm.
planning Wooptopia, and then it comes the weekend of, and all you do is get up, run Wooptopia, you party a little bit afterward, go to bed, and do it all again. So when all you guys go home, that's when it's nice because I get to go to bed.
I
But
get some sleep.
yes, get some sleep. But realistically, since I actually get to run, a race every Thursday, the timing stuff, as much as it used to be kind of a pain before, kind of got a handle on that. Um, Ted's got some stuff or Gatekeeper, he's got some stuff he's working on that's gonna be pretty interesting to see if he can get it done by Wooptopia. This might be the last year that we actually use Lifetime because it seems like everything's about ready to start running just Hydra all across the board.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, if you guys aren't familiar with Hydra FPV, go check them out over on their YouTube and Facebook and all their social media stuff. I know they got real heavy in their Instagram. But go check out Hydra FPV. It's what us racers use to know what channels we're supposed to be on. You actually get the stream that's live there, so you know when you're supposed to be up. You can chat with the people that are out there watching you and rooting you on. Um, from the boys at
You can
home.
bet on it.
Now, I don't know how much I'm allowed to talk about, but Hydra FPV and Ready Tech Go are pretty much one and the same out there in Minnesota. And I know that they're doing really good stuff with YDSC and EDSC and things like that, which is basically drone racing brought to the school level. So you're anywhere from, I believe, to or second grade to collegiate level can compete and to avoid like what Dan and Matt would know. Us drone pilots have simulators, so what we've not been able to do during in real life, we've been able to swap over and translate that over to the sim. And that's what Hydra FPV is doing is for the time being to beat COVID is to take it to the sim and bring stuff up of that nature and still have the kids race and you get to send things to the schools and all that other junk. But uh, yeah, they'll be at Wooptopia 2021 as well this year.
Yes,
So
and I'm kind of excited to have some of I think the multi GP guys there.
mm,
Um,
mm-hmm,
it'll be kind of nice to collaborate and kind of get in their ear about maybe having champs here in Arizona next year or this year, I guess. Um, I know stuff's already kind of in the works for that, but finding the actual place to get this is really annoying. But finding the actual place to get that done, that's kind of the challenge. But a couple of us are already talking about it. Unfortunately, it sounds like we're gonna lose one of our really key planners, Wild Type, probably
mm,
by the end of the year. He has a new job, and unfortunately, he's got to move so that way he can
oh,
go pursue that. But
Hmm.
it's not the end of them. Speaking of which, one thing I will say, in case anybody that's watching this was planning on coming out to the Sandlot, for the event that we were planning on having out there, next weekend we have to go pack the whole thing up. They're doing road construction. They're going to be widening the road, and as a result of that, they need to lease the property. The road construction company needs to lease the property that we've been using. Um,
Mm.
so next Saturday we have to go pack it up, and we can't go back out there for I think 15 months. So
Ouch.
unfortunately, anybody that did want to go to the Sandlot, we can't do that. But I'm sure that we'll figure something else out, and we'll still go have fun. And hopefully this time it won't involve the cops.
Yeah, hopefully not. That would suck. D Tomps says, "Suck it, Dan."
Yeah, well, I can hear you laughing from out here. That was an explosion of laughter behind me. And T Tomps, same to you, bro.
Oh man, that's great.
That's about right. In today's news, hang on.
Yeah,
I
D
have to
right.
Tomps
change
is a
that.
big douche. I mean,
Uh,
miss you though, D Tomps. Or no, not D Tomps. I just saw D Tomps.
You missed him, and he just saw him.
yeah,
So that means
another participant of Utopia there too.
Yeah, he's his call sign is Beijing Butthole.
Nice, Matt.
News ticker.
That's hilarious.
So what else is on the agenda for this evening, Jeff?
We can talk about the Tiny Loop Go series. We just finished our 4th week. It was fun this week. It was my track that I built for the sim, and yeah, it was. I went kind of AK on him. You guys would know my reference, obviously. So I went a lot technical, um, with a couple flowy elements to it, with a really cool little, I'll call it a geode, is kind of what we were talking about today, what it looked like. It was just a dome-shaped structure that had the top cut off of it, so the blimp cam could see down inside. And on the inside of that dome, which you cross back and forth through, um, so you would go like back and forth through it twice, and um, to throw the pilots for a loop. I wanted a midair section in the middle, and inside this like dome cave structure, I put running LED lights in circular patterns. So when you run through it, it was just like you just see all these LED like running around you. It was pretty cool. Um, a lot of people, some people didn't like it, some people did, uh, just because of the way that it was. A lot of other people think. What's up, Peter and Zach, for
That
watching?
that sounds like
Um,
Squidward.
huh?
That sounds like Squidward.
Yeah, pretty
Out at
much.
Casa Grande Domes. I know that you weren't there for that, but
Yeah.
yeah, it
Yeah.
was like a whirling machine of death that apparently everybody hated. I was
Hmm.
a little too busy enjoying some Anheuser-Busch beverages and just hanging out with pilots in the pits.
Yeah.
I can hear you laughing.
Uh,
But it'd be cool if you could like build Squidward in Velocidrone. Maybe,
yeah, I wonder if you could do that.
I don't know. We should get Gatekeeper on it.
We were talking today, Jesse and Rab and I, when we were doing the series, that there should be a section that you would decide your own path, but it would still count towards the race.
Like a
So it
joker lab.
wouldn't necessarily be a gate. So imagine like you have a wall and then you have a void, or you have a wall with a gate in the middle to go through. So you
I
can't
already
see where
hate
you're
you.
going into. But then as soon as you get through there's a void and then there's another wall with the same gate in the middle. Well, that void would be full of different objects, right? So you would go through and you would have to decide what path you took
Straight.
to get. Well, no, there would be stuff in the middle, like there'd be like a wall or something. Um, but we thought it would be fun to have like go your or choose your own destiny kind of thing where
But
not in
you don't think like
not one path is faster. It's just whatever path you choose to
So
take during that.
you don't think like a hurdle and then a gate and then a hurdle is already an obstacle enough?
well, it's yeah.
I mean, that's just brutal.
Well, while that is true, um,
I know it's true because we had Casey built a track where it was a hurdle, a gate, and then a hurdle, and yeah, let's
mm,
just say nobody was a fan of that track except Casey.
So
well, yeah,
basically, what you're
that's
talking about, Jeff, is a joker lap, to where like
yeah.
you
Right.
have to do 3 laps, but one of those laps you have to run this other way that doesn't go through the normal start finish gate. It's like a different start finish gate. It's usually what it comes down
Mhm.
to. Like the reason we say it that way is because usually there's no way to gauge or make sure it's the same without.
But usually there's a risk involved too in the Joker Lab. So like a lot of people have like a gate that has 3 different holes, but like a circulating wall that covers them up at certain points.
Okay, so you might. All right. Okay. Well, so you're basically saying like make it like shorter part of the track, but there's this like variable.
Danger.
Hmm.
Okay. So it's like a
Hmm.
yeah. So it's different than just a Joker Lab. That's a little more of a like yeah trivial
Yeah.
He thinks
shortcut.
all twisted like Gatekeeper does. Just how can I destroy your quad?
Yeah,
Right.
like imagine a room where there's only 2 doors, one to go in and one to exit the room. But there's like a bunch of lasers like going in different like directions, and you have to like fly through the gate, and then you have to go through the next gate, but you have to figure out which way to go without burning yourself through the lasers, like or like destroying yourself in the lasers. Every single lap.
Well,
There.
Like I said, there's not a like a set best way to go per se unless you found it. Like in your
well,
laps are
if you're
consistent,
talking
but
about having lasers that like literally burn stuff, um, that's probably not gonna fly with like any venue. Just saying.
yeah, I know that. I do, which is funny because I have this little tiny whoop laser kit that you stick on the front of your quad, and it's like an actual cat pointer laser pointer.
Why? Oh, just for your cat.
For the same reasons we're flying in the semi-dark room of the church for Whooptopia, because it's freaking cool to have a whole bunch of LEDs.
Oh, so
Duh,
that's gonna be the
Dan.
easy. Well, I haven't. So I don't have the luxury of being able to run the sim. So I actually haven't. I
Mm-hmm.
won't see the track until the day of, unless somebody
Yeah.
actually releases a video of them running it.
Oh, so yeah, so you've really been watching OG's uh video that he posted the other day.
No, I didn't know that he did,
Oh, okay.
but I will definitely be looking for that. But yeah,
Yeah.
my laptop just sucks, and there was an update on Velocidrone like a year, maybe a little over a year ago that I just all of a sudden couldn't run it anymore. So
Mm,
so sucks for me, but I have other stuff to do. I pretty much just race to not have to be behind the laptop the whole time running timing.
yeah. We should play some videos of the old Wooptopia.
Well, Matt just went outside, so
Oh, okay, gotcha.
if you're
Well,
gonna
we'll do
do
that
that,
here in a
you're
little
gonna
bit
have
then.
to. But which Wooptopia? Because this is going to be our third one.
Yes. So I have queued up um the one that I told you from last year, I think, from Evil
Feb-
Monkey.
okay,
Uh,
February of 2020.
so it'd have been 2019 on that one. So it'd have been
2019 is when we had it at the watershed, and that was in the summertime.
no, this would have been the winter edition or whatever, the one that I came to.
Yeah, that was summertime.
Huh?
Yeah, I'm
Well,
Matt.
there was one. I think you're
Wait,
talking
hold on.
about the.
This is gonna be our
Okay,
third
so
Wooptopia, right?
Wooptopia 2019 finals. That was in a bar where you had like a huge AZ Night
Yes.
Tracks LED like wall with like gates and stuff on it, right?
Yes, 2019 was at the
Okay.
watershed, which was a
I
bar,
have I
and then
have that
last
one queued
last
up
year
because I
was right
have
next to
that
Wreck
one's with
Drones.
Wimpy Dog. I saw Wimpy Dog's video of it.
That so 2019 was the one where we had Noodles Tunnel, yeah,
Correct.
and Noodles
Yes.
Gate, and then
Yeah.
last year it was in the Funnasium place or whatever it's called, right
Yep.
here by Wreck Drones, and then this
Yep.
year it's going to be more central.
Yeah, it was going
Oh
to
yeah,
be.
yeah, okay.
It was going to be every 6 months.
That's
But
too much work,
a
and
couple
it's
of
too
things
hot.
happened. COVID happened too. That really actually changed a lot of stuff because right after in February we started talking about doing another one, but I think that was the talk. It was, at the end of February, March came around and everything started being a little bit different. So
Well, that and nobody
Yeah.
wants to be here in Phoenix in August. I mean,
It's 115
I
degrees
mean,
outside
we
and
had a pretty good turnout at
plus,
our first one.
yeah.
yeah,
But I
but
think a winter Utopia makes more sense than having, multiple Utopias.
yeah,
Yeah,
Well, that and it's wintertime for everywhere else in the world where it's like snowing and nasty weather, so everyone
it's
wants to
like spring
escape
for
from that.
us,
Yeah, yeah, because like from where I'm at in Wichita, like it's not cold until it's January, February.
dude. It was like 65 today with the wind chill factor.
dang.
Don't even. What was today's? Hold on, let me look here real quick. It is 28 degrees outside right now. Today's high was 38 and the low is 25.
Here it's got
No.
to probably be 53.
I want to like sit outside in my shorts and a long sleeve with that. Like
I
that's fall time. Yeah.
It was cold today. I had to wear a long sleeve, and we
I
were
screwed
standing
up
out in the sun.
yesterday while I was at work and just went with a sweatshirt with no shirt underneath it, and then some jeans with no flannels on underneath it or anything. And those of you that know weather know what flannels are. But
Yeah,
uh,
long johns.
yeah, exactly. Thank you. And so I went to work and it was cold, and the schools to conserve energy, they shut off the heat at a certain time at night and to help with the energy costs. Anyways, I work at night, so they shut off when it's super cold outside. Like you just have to bundle up and deal with it. And so like I did not dress appropriately the other night, and I froze. Oh man, it sucked. It was, yeah, it was cold.
I need to go run and use the little girl's room for a second.
Okay, all right.
All right. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
So
So, you want to play some? When was what was your first Wooptopia, Matt?
my first Utopia was the first Utopia.
Oh,
Um,
really? That
oh
was the
yeah.
first one that you
Well, yeah.
ran?
Yeah. So basically, my role there was a lot of the start of this streaming stuff because everybody was asking if, well, could we stream, so on and so forth. ZP Funk was mostly managing a lot of this streaming material, but he started getting busier with his personal life and couldn't really always be, in front. So every time we had something like Utopia showing up, it was sort of it was just a real challenge. So he sat in front of OBS on the first one. I basically set everything up for the internet, all these computers and stuff that we run on, the network and all that. I ran that
Hmm.
line. I remember I ran the line all the way back into their network room, and I was putting the tape down on the floor, and everybody was kind of looking at us like we're funny. It's like, yeah, but yeah, it's gonna be good. So
Yeah.
yeah, I kind of just stayed out of the stage for the most part, or off of the stage for the most part, and I really just kind of hung out in the pits and did my own thing. But the second Whooptopia, we put everything together for. Uh, I wanted to make things a better experience, a really cool live stream experience, and we did some stuff that we hadn't really done before. A lot of what we have is just older equipment that we've all had lying around, and we just kind of pick the best parts of it and try to use it to the best of
Hmm.
our ability. So these aren't like you know the products that are up to date currently, what you can buy and get off the shelf. It's more, if you look up what I have, it's going to be probably outdated and out of stock. um,
Hmm.
but we do pretty cool stuff with it. So my goal was to run 60 frames a second last year, but that didn't quite work out. um, Something's ringing and I don't know
I
what.
think it's Dan's phone again.
Oh boy, yeah. So anyway, now this time around, I actually have managed to fix a few solutions. So the fourth iteration is going to be pretty cool. But
Yeah.
yeah, so going from the first one, second one, third one, I see the limit. I see the message.
Yeah.
Going from the first one, second one, and third one. So the last one was interesting because we thought we had everything solid, and the live stream actually ended up going down because the big problem with it is if we stream, we're only streaming out to like YouTube, but
Hmm.
I've managed to actually develop a lot more into that now. So um, when you come to Webtopia, the goal is that you'll be able to actually have a view of each stream, so you can watch F2, F7, E2, E6. You can also watch the OBS feed, so it looks, whatever they have going for the announcers. Now, it may not be the one thing that you may not get is a very quick latency, but it's still going to be worth it if you're out in the parking lot and you just kind of want to keep tabs of what's going on. We will have like a leaderboard on the screen, so you'll have videos you can watch, so you can choose from, kind of like a YouTube page, but you'll have a leaderboard so you can see, current live stats of what's happening. And yeah, we're so I just kind of build the experience around YouTube. So what or I'm sorry, around the live streams. So whether it's local or remote, it's just trying to build more on the local side of things. Make it
Hey,
fun, so we don't all have to sit in a crowd around a TV to watch something. You can just pop it up on your phone and not have to use your internet connection.
hey, Matt, quick question. Do you know who a Mason is? Because they just keep calling and calling and calling.
No, I don't.
Okay.
Mason, what?
No, it's
It just says Mason.
Mason. It's
It's the
Oh,
shop phones.
yeah, it's yeah.
gotcha.
Um, I don't know what to do about that, but if
I'm
Pete
just
was
gonna
here,
turn
he'd
the
probably
mic
turn
off
them
next
off.
time and answer it. Be like, stop calling. Pete's not here.
Well,
Yeah. And messaging.
yeah.
Well, that was my phone.
Oh.
I'm gonna put
Nice.
you two on the screen so I can queue up a video that we have to watch.
Yeah.
What are we about to pull up here that you posted on the chat earlier, right?
Yep, I put 3 of them in there. The first one that I think that you're gonna be playing is FPV Evil Monkey. He is he's been coming to a lot of the Whooptopies. I don't know if he's been to the first one, but I do know that he
I
was,
think he was.
a part of at least the second one.
I want to say I think he was at the first one, but I
Okay.
can't say for sure.
I don't remember. Yeah, I really don't remember.
No, the first one was definitely a total nightmare. Nothing went according to plan.
Is this the one you're talking about, Jeff?
Which one was it?
That was our second one.
Hey everyone, this is Whooptopia 20.
Oh no, this is Mr. Shutterbug, but
Oh,
I mean
thought
this
was
is from
evil. I
TJ.
saw the Evil Monkey logo.
Oh really?
That's the first
No,
link that you sent out of 3.
4 pilots.
Yeah, let's just see what he's got to say here.
yeah.
On this track behind me, there's some really fast pilots here too. The track is awesome. It's going to be a good time.
Check out that yellow frame. Huge shout out to Ira too. Ira,
Yeah.
he's such a good guy. And this
Yeah, I
is when
agree, he
Armando
is.
was here. I miss that guy a lot.
I think that was Pickleworks. You see that midair?
I'm pretty sure this is Evil Monkey's video.
No, this is Mr. Shutterbug.
Is it?
Yeah. But she'll be there this year.
Oh yeah. I don't have my laptop out, or I would have the list in front of me, but we have a lot of people coming back.
Yeah.
We must be doing something right.
Yeah. Hey, I got one of those.
I just can't wait. I mean, as much work as it is, I love seeing, everybody come in and just have a good time and fly and have really close racing. Kind of excited to see Van over here.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen him fly a whoop.
Oh, really?
Not in person.
I've heard him get upset and switch from angle to acro and really go fast, but
I wouldn't
I
doubt
don't know.
that one at all. I mean,
Huh?
I wouldn't doubt that one at all. He's a really good pilot.
yeah. Yeah, he is. I'm excited to see Mason Lively fly a whoop. Oh, hyper.
I don't know that I know who that is. Not gonna lie, I don't really keep up on the whoop stuff, or really a lot of drone stuff. I probably should, but I kind of got my own thing
Yeah.
going on, my own stuff I'm trying to learn, trying to step out of my current occupation and into something else.
Gotcha. I know what you do, so I feel your pain.
Yeah,
guess.
I suffer all day, every day. That's
Yeah.
what I do. I get bossed around. Like, I'm done.
But we're going to be going into a double loss elimination bracket for the final.
This is going for AK
Which
here.
class you're in, very important. Because you are required to
My
get
old
into the
laptop.
crash gate to be considered finished. Timing does not consider you finished. crash gate considers you finished. If you hit the side of the crash gate, flip upside down, that is not a finish. You need to be in the crash gate.
Nope.
Once again, no flips, no turtle mode. Enthusiast class, you guys are doing 2 laps in your class for double Aussie libs. 2 laps. Advanced and Pro is doing 3 laps. Anyone in Elite class, you are doing 4 laps.
Go Skittles!
And we do have turtle mode this year.
This year, yeah. Feels Big Bear and FPV Monkey with Ira.
Big Bear's, he's quick.
Yeah.
Heading down the ladder.
And anybody that thought was Cole quick last year, look out, man. That kid, he's got real fast. Unfortunately, Noodle isn't going to be coming.
Oh, he's not?
I miss that guy. No.
Wow.
He at least he's not on the pilot list. Who knows
Yeah,
if
that's
he's
true.
going to
I didn't see him
actually show up.
Well, he should.
I agree. I mean, Noodle was one of the key pilots that kind of started all this.
All right, so the second to last
Yeah.
class is called Pro Class, and that's what's been happening right here. We're coming up on the final rounds of Pro Class, and the way this works is it's chase the ace. Somebody's got to win twice in a row, and then they will win it for the Pro Class, and then we'll move on to Elite Class, which I'm in. But this is going to be some good racing.
Which I'm in case you didn't know.
I was in that race.
Here comes K-Fly.
And here I come.
There may also be a team racing spot opening up. Yeah, I don't know that I'm gonna be able to get another whoop in time, and I don't want to be blowing everyone's video like I was last time. So I might just let someone else have that. I kind of want to focus on rebuilding my 5-inch quads right now, because 2 of them are broken, and I cry about it when I go to bed every night.
Oh,
All right, well, K-Fly took it for Pro Class. And now
Oh,
we're heading
it
to
ended.
Elite.
Yeah. So we can just switch over here really quick.
So the top 2 stay in, the bottom 2 drop out, 2 outs, and you're out of it completely. I came in second on that first heat of Elite Class, so I'm hanging in there.
AK took that one. He's a machine.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Only on that run. That was the run. That was
Oh,
the
man.
run.
You and Cody and Wimpy Dog.
This guy, Cody, Wimpy Dog, and me, I came in third. I was on my last lap. That's not too bad.
Oh, man. Good racing, dude.
That was an exciting race. I finished strong, but I came in third, so I'm out of it. But these guys, the winner of this round is going to go into the finals. Here we are, Elite Class, final round. If the same pilot wins twice, then they are the ace. The ace.
Wild Tide, Canadian, AK, and who was the other guy?
I forget.
I think from RC88, I can't remember his name.
Yeah, he's really fast. Slick Rick, I think.
Oh, okay,
He
okay.
changed his name, but yeah, something like that.
Oh, it's tight. Here we go. Boom. Yeah, dude.
I remember who that
Vanadium
is.
won that last one, so he's the ace. If he can pull it out, and Got a shot. AK's doing well.
He usually does.
All right, pilots, you guys ready?
Yeah, AK took that last round. If he can do it again, then he'll take it. We'll see.
Gosh, look at this sweet launch box.
Yeah, killer.
They all say KVD on them.
Off the track. Momentum in less than 5. CC3. AK is to the top of the tower. Look at the chase pack right there. Went off the top. Chase pack is coming.
And this is the kind of racing that I want to see again.
Yeah, same.
We could be going for another round if he can hold on to this lead. Oh! Last laps.
Last laps are slick and wild type.
That was a wild type, I think.
Wild
Yep.
type's a monster.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna be so sad to see him go.
Yeah, I know. It's gonna be. There's gonna be a party in.
Wild
Party at
took
the
last
shop.
one. We've got 3
Well,
pilots who've taken.
I
one
would
win
say
each.
no out of the Sandlot, but we're losing the
go.
Sandlot, so. And Wild type's kind of. He doesn't like being around a bunch of people. But we'll make sure to send him off somewhere.
Yeah, right.
Oh, contact, contact.
Contact means you turned it on.
AK takes the lead.
Dang.
Video just glitching.
I know. And that's in the. That's in the dock.
Who is this?
Dock station.
Oh, AK?
Yeah.
2.
Well, with any luck, we'll have a ground station for all pilots to plug into. Because Ted has a pretty nice one that he made himself.
Yeah, that AK was saying that we're probably gonna all be using ground station.
Yeah. I mean, and if you don't, because you want to get like power play footage or
Here it
something,
is.
that's on you if you're going to complain about video.
Right, yeah, just because of all the problems last year.
I think the plan is to put the receivers out in the middle of the track.
Gotcha. What are you guys gonna? What's the plan for? I mean, we're getting too ahead of ourselves, I think. Anyways, I think I sent another video too.
No, what's the plan for what? I want to hear this.
Oh yeah,
question.
you sent some other videos.
Yeah, well, I was gonna say, what's the plan for the pit area, or like where the pilots are gonna fly? Are we gonna just be right next to each other still, or is that gonna be different from COVID? Or
Well, we're going to have to practice social distancing.
Yeah.
I think that's kind of what the walkthroughs for next weekend. So that way
gotcha.
everything can kind of get figured out, see how we're going to lay everything out. I don't know if I'm going to be at the venue walkthrough, but
3
I
months
kind of
coming
hope
to our
to.
weekly whip races and throwing down.
this is your boy right here.
Whippy
Wild
Dog,
type, or not wild type, Wimpy Dog. Yeah,
this was the first Whooptopia.
this is the one I watched, and I was like, I want to be AK one day.
Good luck.
Yeah.
And this is when Wimpy used to give AK a run for his money. I'm not saying that he can't, but AK is just kind of He's kind of gapped the lead.
Yeah.
God, this looks sloppy watching this.
This is our brush quad too.
Yeah. I mean, we didn't have brushless then.
Yeah.
So many quads were lost in the lake out behind this place that day.
Man, a lot of quads go in lakes at Wootopia. I don't know.
Yeah, hey, we know how to have a good time. We get you drunk, you lose your quads, and then we win.
Huh.
Is the FAA watching?
Uh-oh.
Probably.
Oh, should we watch that or what? Let's see what else. Is Analog dead? Found a shipwreck.
Well, Ted and I were kind of talking about that with the new FAA stuff coming out. Apparently they are going to make provisions so we can still hold 5-inch races.
Nice.
But we're going to kind of have to see how it goes. And here in Arizona, we just might be switching to having sub 250 races. But I don't like that idea. I argued against it. I like my 5-inch quads. I like going fast.
I think that will help develop its own place, and it might help popularize it. But like a 250 or sub.
Well, I mean, we tried to get tiny trainer races going for a while. There is going to be a 2-3-inch. There is going to be a 2-3-inch fun fly race that we're going to have at Wimpy Dogs here in the next couple of weeks. It's going to be before Wooptopia, but, you know, you guys just miss out. Us locals are going to go have fun.
Yeah.
But I don't think any of us are really excited about just racing 2-3-inch quads.
Yeah.
I mean, 5-inch is exhilarating because then you have a much higher risk of just breaking something or a clean lap.
Or a super fast clean lap that it feels like your head's whipping back because you're feeling like you're going that fast.
So the current track out at the Sandlot, I think my best time was like 43 seconds. And I thought I was just screaming. Well, Josh lays down like 17, 18 second laps. I'm just like, I thought I was going fast. But the whoops, definitely not fast.
Oh, this is teams.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is when Freedom snitched me out. Because I missed one pull by like a couple inches. No, I got it. Who's this one? Trying to get out of the way. Oh, this is Freedom.
Because you're tight.
Yep. Cinco de Mayo.
Except it's not.
This was my favorite track of Utopia.
You know, I think mine too.
pretty good stuff there.
Yeah. That was Casey McClintock. Freedom.
Caw-caw!
Was that an eagle in the distance? Caw-caw, caw-caw.
Casey just we'll be flying and he'll just randomly caw-caw! It's like, what just happened?
So there's a reason that it's not just from nowhere. It comes from somewhere.
Oh, because he's a butt munch.
Well, you said it, not me, okay?
Oh, I'll say it all day.
I did not say. He said I'll say it all day. Casey, I love you.
Casey's a good guy.
He is.
We give each other so much crap.
Which is good. It's healthy. That's a healthy
I don't know if it's
relationship there. Kind of like what me and D-Mick are going through right now.
Oh man.
Yeah, well, D-Mick's kind of an ass too.
No, dude. He's only an ass if he's being funny though. Like he's never really, yeah. No, it's all in good spirit,
Well,
Yeah,
I'm just glad that he's talking trash to Jeff
Yeah.
and not me now. Because for the longest time it was me.
That's what I think is funny about it. He
Me
actually
too.
scribbled "Dumick was here" on the door right above, and it's still there too. But
Nice.
that was from those times right before he left. He and KBD were going at it, dude.
Oh yeah.
It was like all about who's gonna win.
It was whoever could beat him and I. We would go back and forth, winning. I think it was not. I think we were the class right below the top class at our Thursday night races. That's back when we had 4 classes. So we were below elite, and him and I were fighting to see who got into elite, and I ended up getting into elite before he did. And I just kind of miss those heated battles. But now I have Casey here, and on whoops, he kind of just smokes me. 5-inch quads.
Wait, and just whoops?
Okay, I'm gonna make sure that's written.
No,
down.
in whoops, he pretty much just smokes me. But 5-inch quads, we go back and forth. I'm right in line with Freedom, Hatter, and myself. I think with everybody that comes out and flies in our regular group right now. But we have a new kid, Kevin. I forget his handle, but he's already like David's speed. So,
Oh, really?
Yeah. So say today I was the track we flew today. I think my best lap time on it in the last 2 weeks was 43 seconds. Today I got a 46. He's laying down 28s, 26s. And you got Wild Type and AK fighting for 19, 18, 17 seconds.
Yeah.
It's nice.
It's crazy.
It's a little bit of a gap there.
Yeah.
Oh, it is. But it's fun to race the guys that are kind of at your same level. Ira and I totally destroyed all of each other's quads a couple weeks ago at one of our races in Central Phoenix. And the funny part is, you just have to be the most consistent. You don't have to be the fastest. And so we were just trying to go faster to get away from one another, and we kept hitting each other. So we both really lost.
Yeah,
we lost quads, and we didn't place very well because we kept hauling ass just trying to get away from each other.
Nice. Yeah, I have this last week I had to go get some new stuff for quads because I have a Freedom board. Freedom sent me one of his whoops, and it was an old Hummingbird. Well, I was out doing iGal tricks and got it stuck in a tree. And it spent overnight in a tree and got rained on. Well, since then, I lost the camera on it. And then now the board, I think, is going out in it because um, the OSD is like flashing on and off, like it's like twitching and stuff.
You might want to try to reflash the OSD. If it's the first generation brushless Hummingbird, try flashing the non-OSD hex. Because that way it uses the OSD off the FC and not the one built into the Mark II camera.
Oh, I switched the camera out now. I
okay.
am running what's this thing here? I don't really. It's really front end heavy, but it's got like the little TPU
so, like a Racer 2.
Yeah. But man, I may have to just reflash this. I was planning on bringing this to Wootopia, but it's got the push button channel changer, and I don't.
Hey, I'm sure we have a lake you can put it in.
Yeah, that's probably all it's gonna be intended for, use for. But I gotta get this. So I have a buddy that gave me this HD beta flight or beta FPV HD Whoop 65mm 2S, and I'm trying to get my receiver bound to it and working. And for some reason, I just got it not too long ago, like hours ago at this point. But yeah, I got to get that thing going because I really want to get some HD footage, and I want to have a 2S like 65mm. I don't have one. And
wait, HD like DJI goggles?
No, no, this is onboard HD, so just recording DVR without OSD.
Yeah, I have one of those.
Yeah. This guy, when I get back from Wootopia, if it survives, is going to get turned into a not a Savage Bee, possibly a Savage Bee. I think this is the. I think I'm going to do this board with this camera, with some.
Is that a bee brain brushless?
Yes, it is.
Okay, so it's not a Hummingbird.
It's not a Hummingbird, no.
Okay, then yes, that would not be a bad one to put on the Savage Bee.
But I want to run that because, or with that camera if I can, because I just need to get the flow motors. That was it, the 18 or 17 or something kV, 1000 kV for 2S.
Oh, that I don't know.
Okay.
I
want to run it in 2S.
I took my guts out of my 65. So I bought a kit or the bundle that had my Insta360 Go and a bee brain brushless light. Whoop 65 inch or 65 inch, 65 millimeter, and I put it on a 75 millimeter frame, and I made it 2S, and I really like the way that thing flies, and it carries the Insta360 Go. I don't have that many packs on it, but I mean, between that and then this guy, this is fun to fly. I'd rather fly 5-inch when I'm outside at the sand lot, at the track, and we have these big old gates.
Yeah. Do you have the micro? Oh, you have the big 5-inch gates is what you're flying through?
Well, at the sand lot, yeah. Because we fly 5-inch quads. Well, 5 to... Some people have brought 7-inch quads, which is interesting.
That is very interesting, yeah.
Yeah.
Are they ultralights or just some random long range quad that they pulled out of their truck?
No, they ain't long range, nothing. They're heavy.
Okay. Wow.
The one I have in mind is Mondo.
Brings a 7-inch?
He did. Well, I mean, he hasn't been here in months, but one time, I'm pretty sure it was him. He brought a 7-inch out there.
Wow.
Yeah, and it was really interesting to run because him and Wild Type raced, and Mondo was on a 7-inch, and Wild Type was on 5-inch, and Wild Type still beat him.
Well,
Although the
yeah,
7-inch was considerably heavier, but
yeah.
Mondo's a beast. I mean
Dude,
that
Mondo
guy's
is a beast.
fast.
I'm not denying that at all. Mondo is a beast, but it's just crazy that he would, man.
Oh
I
yeah.
was gonna ask you because I noticed that you're running the heads-up props on yours, right?
No, I'm running HQ props.
Interesting. Go on.
I don't know. I think they're 30. What are they? 3013? Oh man.
And are you running the bolt through the top? Like, are you cinching them down, or are you just running the 2 mm hole?
For what?
Just are you just like shoving them down onto the
Oh
shaft, or are
no.
you like screwing them down?
I have the screws in. I haven't really flown that many packs with this thing. Gosh, I can't see 30 31 maybe.
See, these
I
are
need the magnifying
well,
glass.
these are the HQ.
So these are the same props that when Flight 1 hold on. Okay, yeah. 3016. So these are the same props that when Flight 1 had the 339 sail and they put Flight 1 on there, they sold those props. And I don't remember if they're HQ or Gempan, but it's just, I have a ton of them. So I just put them on there.
Gotcha.
I don't know what you guys are giggling about.
Oh, what?
Oh, what?
So I have the heads-up props on mine, but I do have these, and these are what I use on my.
What are you laughing about?
All right, who's laughing?
You.
I am.
Now we all are.
Oh man.
Oh jeez. Okay. KBD needs magnifying glass.
Yeah, there you go.
And Freedom doesn't smoke Well, okay, Freedom kind of does smoke KBD.
You said it. I just didn't put the at whoops part.
No, he does on 5-inch too.
But you said it, so it's on there.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm 2 seconds slower. That's about what we average. I'm 2 seconds slower. So if I could just make up 2 seconds, Freedom's not gonna be free anymore. Oh.
Oh no.
That was just last.
So that sounded worse than it looks. Even though we can't hear him anymore now.
I turned it off while I'm adjusting it.
Something, he's screaming from the outside. It sounds like something.
And the inside, I think, too.
Man. So.
Well, okay. I actually have been trying to fly these tri-blade props, but they have a bigger bite on them. I don't know if you can really see that.
We're working on it here, but yeah, it's taking a little bit of time. Can't really get too.
This right here is wider than what you're seeing. This clear thing.
Yeah.
But it is a 3x3x3 from, I think this is an RDQ. But the shaft in the middle is 2 mm, so all I have to do is literally just push it on, and it's good.
But they come off. Yeah, good job, Matt. I don't know if you guys can hear me. The microphone fell and I'm having issues. I don't have anything heavy. Well, I mean, I do, but I can't put that on camera. Jeff. I'm sure you do. But yeah, I had stuff going on here.
That's great.
Quad pilots, you never know what's gonna come out of their mouths. Dude, that honestly, that's kind of one of my favorite things about running races and stuff. Is just watching interactions between us. You know, because everybody comes from all over, and we all just get along. So Wooptopia is especially fantastic, and I think that's the biggest thing that I'm looking forward to for Wooptopia is just having everybody back and just having a good time. Obviously, racing, but Whoop House, because I'm assuming there's going to be some Whoop House activities.
Of course. Yep. I think. Dan Sagano is doing it, and Weebly Jeff Grabowski is going to be there as well.
That's right. I'm finally going to be able to meet him.
Yes. Yep. Cool. Super cool dude. I'm hoping to meet him in person myself, but I've had plenty of private and meetings with him and meetings with other people with him included, and super down to earth dude, and great guy.
Yeah,
absolute great guy.
Casey and I actually kind of deal with him. I don't want to say on a regular basis, but kind of on a regular basis because we've been printing the clips.
Yeah.
He sent me another design that he wants me to work on, so I have to try to figure out how to fit that in because I just took on another job. I have to figure out how to design a hydraulic bicycle brake handle, and I've never done anything like that before. So
hydraulic brake handle.
Yeah, it's
pull. I'm guessing. I don't.
Yeah. Well, it's a normal handle. It just I haven't seen one in person, so that's why it's kind of really hard to imagine. But what I'm assuming is it has some sort of piston. It presses on. I'm guessing it pushes on the. Whereas you normally pull on a brake handle. Pushes against it, and then depresses a cylinder somewhere or something. But all I have to come up with is the actual lever that you pull on.
PETG.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's pretty much all I print in now, unless it's TPU stuff for quads.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, it's. Yeah. I kind of bit off more than I could chew on that one.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, he's all ramped up to like make money on it. I'm like, what hell? Hold on a second, dude. I have all these other projects ahead of you. And he said, well, in July, I'm not going to need it. So, well, you might want to wait till July.
Yeah. What can you do, really? I've been doing a lot of builds here lately, and repairs and weird different things.
Yeah,
some guy hit me up to solder in a receiver for him, and then another person wants me to build quads for him. So I'm down for the work.
Quad. Then you can just fix it for me.
I think
know
that
how
would.
to.
I
just
think
don't
that'd
want
be
to.
a good idea to do like a build day or something for Whooptopia. Like who's build your whoop or whatever you're going to do. You could do it online or you could do it even here when you get here.
Oh,
Hmm.
we haven't had a build day here at Erect Drones in a while.
Yeah, I mean it doesn't have to be an official build day. It could be something we kind of just maybe we.
But February, the weather should be perfect to where we could have stations outside.
No.
Like
Yeah.
70s, 80s. Although all you out of town guys will be like, "Oh man, this is hot," but we're gonna be like, "I need my hoodie."
Anything
It's
below
80
70.
degrees.
Anything below 70, I have a jacket on. I have to layer up.
70, 75 is my limit. Then I'm putting on layers.
If it's 60 degrees, I'm putting on a hoodie. If it's 50 degrees, I'm putting on pants. This is way too cold.
All right, guys. So I'm gonna wrap up out of here, and I'm gonna leave it off to you two, and then
Oh,
Close
that's
her
not
down.
a good idea because I gotta go to the little boys' room again
that's all right.
Nice.
and probably go outside and smoke a cigarette.
So, what are you looking forward to the most out of this Wooptopia, KBD?
I'm just looking forward to seeing everyone again. 2020 was rough, and I just want to see people getting back together. I want to see people having a good time, and I know that we're equipped enough to handle it. So, hopefully, this year's gonna be better than ever. Um, it kind of sucks some of the stuff that we've been going through lately.
Yeah.
I feel real bad for Pete, but I think kind of having everyone come together, it's just going to be uplifting. We're going to have all of our old friends coming from out of state, especially you guys, the Wichita crew, the ICT FPV crew, all of you guys.
Yep.
And a bunch new pilots that haven't, they're not new, but they just haven't been to Wooptopia before. I can't wait to see Vanover and AK go at it. I
Yep.
think that might just be the race. Well, actually, Vanover, AK, and Wild Type. Wild Type
And a
spin.
Geelus. There's another
Maybe,
guy coming, Augustine Malini.
see, I haven't seen him fly, so I can't quite comment on that one. But I think Whippy Dog's also going to be up in that mix. I know
Yeah,
that
true.
AK and Wimpy Dog practice every Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
And from what I hear, Freedom's been kind of going down and practicing with them. I personally haven't touched a whoop in, I think, 4 weeks. I
Yeah,
don't
because that
fly
was the
whoops.
last Rectron swoop race. Was 4
Yeah.
weeks ago?
Yep.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
But the camaraderie is what I'm looking for, I think.
Same.
I,
Yeah.
I just miss it. We've missed out on so much of it. We've had races planned that we planned on going places and going to races, and unfortunately everything's had to be canceled. So
Yeah.
I just want to see people's faces again and just hang out.
Yeah.
Yes,
Same here.
thank you, Matt. But
I love it. It's awesome.
but
It's mainly like just KBD stuff,
yeah.
really, too. Because the first couple was like D Tops tells KBD to quote suck it.
Oh, it all is KBD. But that really is what I'm looking forward to. And I'm actually really looking forward to seeing D-Mick again. I miss that guy. I'm really hoping Noodle shows up.
Yeah.
We're going to lose a couple pilots this year. That is going to suck. But they're moving out of state. They're moving on with their careers, so can't really complain about it. But it's gonna
Yeah.
suck to see them go. We've already lost a couple due to the same thing. But you know what? If nothing else, the last couple months have taught me that more so than ever, that life is short. You know what? Enjoy the people you can, see the friends you can, hang out with the friends you can, and just have good times.
Yeah,
And
I agree with that.
that's what I'm looking forward to.
And that's why, yeah, that's right. I'm looking forward to it too, man. Whoop House is gonna be awesome. Rec Drones Thursday night Whoop Race is gonna be awesome.
We got to get D
And
Tomps to cook.
to cook, oh yeah, we
Chef
should.
Boyardee Tomps. Dude, that
Chef Boyardee Thomps.
no, Chef Boyardee Tomps. But no, that guy. We went to his house for New Year's. That was so good.
Yeah.
Food was phenomenal, and if he wanted to smoke it like another 2 hours, but nah.
Nah, it was still fire.
Yeah.
That's great, dude. Well, I think we have like about 2 minutes left, so I'm gonna go ahead and say my goodbyes. Thank you for tuning in on another Saturday night Quad Hangout. Please join us next time as we hang out with Matt and KBD and Dan, Dan Rogers, Twitch Pilot, Matt Rogers, and Chow Pete Pimpavong. I can't even say his last name at the moment. Pimpavong, and let's all just take a moment to appreciate our family a little bit, and keep Pete in our thoughts and prayers. He just laid his mother to rest today and yesterday, so keep him in your thoughts. We'll probably see him next week, and of course we'll more than likely see him at Whooptopia. Dan, you got anything to say before we get out of here?
Nope, just I kind of agree with what you say, Pete. Just keep his family in your prayers. They're going through some stuff right now, and I wish them all the best.
Yeah, 100. Well, from Rec Drones and everyone here at the Quad Hangout, have a good night. Later, guys.